Hey Scorpio, how you doing? I hope all is well with you. Scorpio, my name is Key, and this is Kinda Sweet Tea, and I am going to be your general love reader for today. This is your singles reading, all right? So if you are in a relationship, it might come up in this reading. Who knows? Because we do have people that's not, very non-committal. And you know how that goes, right? But if you are single, this reading is for you. So while we're in the reading, please only take what resonates to your situation and leave the rest. Okay? Leave the rest for the Scorpio that needs to hear it. All right, Scorpio. My Scorpios are very, very generous, but you are dealing with someone who is sneaking away from you. Okay? You could be sneaking away from this person too. You're like, I don't know if I want it. I don't know. Let's get into the Scorpio for the single Scorpios. What does Scorpio need to know? Please hit the like and subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so you know when I post my videos. And I am going to be out for a couple of days. Unfortunately, I would love to be here and give you guys some readings as much as I could possibly do that. There are some that are pre-recorded, so they will be uploaded soon. But I need to take a few days off to recuperate. Okay, guys. Um, thank you so much for understanding in advance. I truly, truly appreciate you. But at the bottom of the deck, you got the Knight of Wands. All right, the Knight of Wands. So this is definitely communication coming towards you. For some of you, it's somebody you're already dealing with, but we're gonna let them go for a second because we're not talking about you. But if they come back in the reading, we're just talking about them, okay? But let's talk about those single Scorpios. What does a single Scorpio need to know? Maybe this is your energy focused on the person that you used to deal with. All right. So you got the Two of Swords energy. You may have had to make a tough decision in the past. All right, Scorpio, or you may be feeling a little indecisive about whether or not, yeah, you want to even start dating. You may still be working on yourself, healing, right? Waiting for things to come in for you. Maybe this could be new opportunities, things that you find to be passionate, that you're passionate about. I feel like when you're asking, people are asking you, what do you want? What do you like? And you like me. I like me. That's good too, Scorpio. Scorpio. Need to know. What else does Scorpio need to know? All right, you got the Seven of Cups. So, Scorpio, you do have options. You may be making a decision. It could be a difficult one for you. Maybe it's, do I choose to say to myself? Do I choose to, say to myself and work on myself and do the things that I need to do for myself? Do I choose to start dating? Right? You may have more than one option, right? But you have options and you may need to make a decision. For some of you, you're a little indecisive. You got the Wheel of Fortune. So for some of you, the luck is in your favor. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, you have the Strength card. So you could be also holding back, but with the Wheel of Fortune, it does show that there's going to be some type of change of luck and fortune for some of you. All right, Scorpio, especially around the dating realm. All right, you got the Ten of Cups energy here, Scorpio. So if you were feeling conflicted, you were feeling hurt, you were feeling betrayed, you were feeling confused, which is smack dab in the middle of your reading, Scorpio, that is about to change. Okay, this could be changing in how you feel about someone that you're dating or how you feel about dating in general. Okay, Ace of Swords. So this is either communication and new inventive ideas. Like, what is it that Scorpio truly wants? Scorpio, it looks like for some of you, you may want to get a little adult like. You want to have a little adult attention. All right. Yeah. Be careful. Some of you could end up, you know. All right, let's get into it. Scorpio, I love your energy. Tell me more for the Scorpio singles. All right, yeah. So in the past, Scorpio, you definitely have been feeling anxious, having sleepless nights, fucking losing your mind over a situation. I feel like there was something that you needed to learn, right? Maybe learning how to balance how you give and receive with others. Maybe how you give from your given to yourself and given to relationships. How you learn from things from your past, right? Some of you could be very spiritual, religious. I'm religious, but some of you could be very spiritual, very religious, very busy body. I'm also seeing the energy of pretending as well with the Ten of Swords. Like everything is alright when you at the time of this Nine of Swords, Two of Swords, you were not alright. Things were not okay for you. Hold on, y'all. Oakley dokley, artichokely. My bad, y'all. I thought I had like a stalker at my door. That's a no. I had to go get the so safe up in this joint. But let's get into it. Let's find out why the Three of Swords is here for you, Scorpio. Now I do feel like it depends on where you are in your journey. You could be anywhere on this table. You could be smack dab in the middle of confusion, trying to make a decision, and others of you could be right here, still like I'm dealing with some shit here. Like, like how do I get out of this? How do I get out of this Two of Swords, Nine of Swords? Some of y'all can still be in that place, right? And it could be straight out because of betrayal, right? Tell me about the Three of Swords, Scorpio single. Yeah, look at that. Whatever happened, Scorpio, I feel like what you was trying to do is in the past you was really beating yourself up about whether or not you either wanted to stay or go, right? Really beating yourself about whether you want to stay or go. I don't know how long you've been broken up with this person, but when you were together, you were in this energy of the Two of Swords. But now that the relationship is over, you may have found out this person was actually betraying you, right? You're like, oh, okay, so now it's over and I'm not going back. I don't know if you're not going back, but that could have been the energy you was at the time. Okay, but let's talk about this. Why the Seven of Cups is here? Let's go here. Seven of Cups. Let me tell you something. You have the when I looked at the time here, I saw 717. Whenever I see the number 717, something is gonna happen. Something is gonna happen. I don't know, good or bad, don't matter. It's gonna fucking happen. For me, I don't know about for y'all, but for me, that number is the bane of my existence, and typically is always bad. But we got the we got the hangman here when it comes to the Seven of Cups. So you may be stagnant when it comes to decisions, a choice that you need to make. So you know you have to make a choice. For some of you, like I don't know if I'm ready to make a choice to leave this situation. Like it may be over because I feel like the tens are ending. This is not a renewal here, right? The new beginning may be somewhere else. It may not be in this situation. You literally went from the two of swords, three of swords, nine of swords, 10 of swords. So there's no renewal in this situation. Four of pentacles. You're holding back. This person is holding back. There's no communication and maybe even no energy of reconciliation, especially with the sacrificial energy, doing a lot of reflection. You may be a little confused about what you're seeing too. For some of you, when it comes to this reflective energy, like, am I the problem? You may be questioning yourself in this energy, okay? During this hangsman energy, looking at the situation, possibly trying to look at the situation in its entirety. For some of you, you may find what you're looking for when you're doing this reflection because we see the Wheel of Fortune here. We see the change coming for you, okay? Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. So, for the single Scorpio, someone is watching you as you change. Someone's watching you change. Yeah. Look at you. You know something is coming for you. You feel it in your bones. Anybody else in here is scared of heights? Y'all can let me know in the chat if you're afraid of heights. Because I am afraid of heights. And you know that butterfly feeling that you feel in your gut? I don't feel it in my gut. I feel it's like lower. I don't want to get y'all so, entangled in my business. But when I get scared of something or nervous or excited or I know something's about to come that, energetically is going to send me through this up and down energy. I feel it in my lady love. I feel it there. I don't know if I'm the only one that feel this, but I feel it. Okay, but let's talk about it. So, but anyway, like I was saying, you know something is coming for you. Okay, you may even be juggling back and forth. I think it's going to be a time where you're going back and forth in your head about the past. Okay, reminiscing about someone, and also like, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Tell me about the Ten of Cups, the Scorpio. Five of Cups. Yeah, look at that. Wow, Scorpio. I feel like in the midst of all of this change, you still are going to be reflecting on the things that you lost, right? But ultimately, I feel like you're still going to be receiving your 10 cups because I don't think you are oblivious to what it is that you still have these cups here. Okay. For some of you, you may be looking at the situation like, damn, I'm about to get my blessings, I'm about to get the things that I want, and I don't have the person that I expected to have those things with. But just because this person ain't there doesn't mean that there won't be a mutual energy around you. Because I feel like something that you're mastering, Scorpio, something that you're mastering is definitely coming toward you. Don't be afraid, okay? Don't be afraid to let go. All right. You don't have to hold on to your emotions. Feel it, right? How you feel is how you feel. Feel your emotions. Allow them to thrive, okay? All right. There's some things that you know that you may need to share with the world. May you need to share with your friends. Things that you don't need to hold on to yourself so that you can allow yourself to release them. Okay? Release that. Let it go. Let it flow, let it flow, let it go. Everything's gonna work out right, you know. Just let it go. Let it flow, let it flow, let it. You remember that movie, Exhale? All right, let's get into the last message for you, Scorpio. All right, tell me your last message for Scorpio. What else is the single Scorpio's last message for the Scorpio energy? Yeah, Six of Swords. Look at that, moving into calmer waters. Yeah, I like that for you, Scorpio. You got the full energy. For some of you, you're really just ready to take risk, right? You're ready to move forward. You're ready to release the things that are burdening you. Not saying that you're not hurt, okay? And it's not saying that you're not going to get over it, but you are ready to release it, okay? You're ready to release it. You're ready to let go, for Scorpio, and you're maybe even ready to stop pretending. Yeah, I got the Four of Swords. So, you're gonna kind of retreat from that energy. Okay, we don't want you to go backwards though, Scorpio. So continue to move forward. All right. You may even walk away from things that are not serving you emotionally because I feel like you're very much stuck in your head, or you were very much stuck in your head in the past. Okay. And it kind of shows that here with the hangman, especially if this is your current energy. Not that you're not stuck in your head because the hangman is a reflector. He's looking in, right? Trying to get some sort of answers from what it is that they perceive. Like, this was, I lost this because of. Now I'm being blessed with this because of. You get what I mean? Things like that. All right, Scorpio. All right, tell me more for Scorpio. Look at that judgment. Yeah, you're not going to be there that long. I feel like although Scorpio, you've been through a rough journey, which is not uncommon for Scorpios to go through, right? You sit there for a moment and it's good. You have that rebirth. You have that rebirth, all right? And you gain control over yourself. You gain control over your emotions and you create balance. The Emperor is a very balanced individual, okay? Still, of course, there's those things that you have to do, those mundane things. You have to be a mom, or you have to be a dad, you have to be a worker, you have to be a business owner. You have to do those things, right? You have to do your responsibility, but it feels like with a lot less weight with a Ten of Swords, Nine of Swords. All right. Tell me more for Scorpio. Look at that. Whatever you're waiting for is coming, Scorpio. It's gonna come small though. All right. But it's gonna be Ten of Pentacles. All right. Whatever it is that you're waiting for is coming. For some of you, if it's a relationship, it's coming. Okay, and it has the energy of longevity, but there's also this energy of, do you have to make sure you learned from your lessons, Scorpio? You have to make sure that you learned, all right, from the past, from this shit, right? So you don't repeat cycles, unnecessary cycles. You're being gifted this because you have to learn. You have to make sure that you've learned from it, whatever it is that you've dealt with in the past. All right, Scorpio. All right, let's close this message out for Scorpio. What else does Scorpio needs to know? Look at that. Ten of Swords. Endings. All right, so a absolute new beginning can occur. You got the Five of Pentacles. Let's find out what's going on here with this Ten of Swords. All right, Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so you're allowing yourself to be independent. All right, you're leaving things out that no longer serve you, that's causing hardships, and you're focusing on your stability. All right, tell me more about the Ten of Swords. Why is that here? Why are the Ten of Swords here for Scorpio singles? Scorpio, it could be someone trying to hold on to your energy. That's what it might be. All right. Now that you're moving towards something new, there might be an energy, Three of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, someone who may want to collaborate with you now, may be wanting to reconnect with you. Yeah. Someone from your past, someone that felt like you were their true pair, someone that felt like you were their partner. You both had the same goals, but now it feels like the energy to collaborate with the individual, there is no more room for that. No effort made for that. Yeah, someone is like, no, there's gonna be this delay. Yeah, someone is not. I feel like Scorpio, you going toward that new is what's gonna bring you that abundance. Okay, and of course there's going to be this renewal to whatever it is that you believe that was going to be 717 again. I had to start the time over, so I saw 717 again. Okay, so there is just going to be renewal of whatever it is that you either lost, and it may not be coming back from this person. You got 210. All right, you got 210 here. These are endings. So something new can begin. There's going to be an ending of feeling sorry for yourself, feeling that there's a loss, and there's a closing of, you got two tens. Okay, you got all these tens in this reading. Closing out of things that are no longer fulfilling to you, keeping you from, keeping you in the overthinking stage, keeping you feeling in lack. That's going to come to an end. There's going to be a delay to that. And for some of you, this is that person trying to come back, watching, because they see you. They see you growing, and they want. Hey, let me talk to Scorpio. It cause conflict. Scorpio is like, no, I don't want nothing to do with that. I got plans, bitch. Scorpio, like, I got plans. All right. All right, Scorpio. This is your message. I do feel like this person or someone that you're connecting to, or individuals that's coming that you're connected to, that may have hurt you in the past, may be reapproaching you in some part in this journey. All right, Scorpio. When that happens, I'm not sure. But you really, really, really need to use the lessons that you've learned in the situation so that you can continue to push forward. You don't want whatever this person has to put you in a space of entrapment, okay? Because I feel like that's what their goal is, to keep you trapped, focusing on the lack, all right? So continue to block out that energy and continue to move forward, Scorpio. This is your message. Peace.